Welcome to Inside LMG, interviews, how-tos, news, and insights into Lee Marketing Group.
Adam, let's walk back here to the back, take a look at vehicle wraps that we've got going on. This is our newest area of the building.
Gotta excuse this mess because I guess the new side of Sign Source is kind of taking over with all the signs all over the place. Do a lot of more installation projects for larger companies, so right now we're a little unorganized. I got stuff kind of everywhere because we're working on 4 jobs at the same time.
Tell the difference there. First off, Adam did a good job of segueing into a part of our business that's growing probably quicker than the rest, and that's our installation division. Jim Gray's kind of heading that up for us. And we're out on the road, it feels like every day. Got a couple of new bucket trucks and a crane truck in the mix, and doing national sign projects and a lot of sign projects probably within a 200-mile radius, wouldn't you guess?
And that's you hit on the head with that. We do everything in the house we just showed you with the print and everything as well, but now we're getting into a lot of the bigger jobs you'll see. I'm trying to think of some right now. We just finished the KFC up in Tuscaloosa. We're working on a couple of hotels in Birmingham. That's kind of the new thing we're getting into. It's more of a national base with that. Getting out, doing larger signs. We'll probably do the Russell Medical sign, but more of those things. And like you said with Jim, he's pretty much heading that up. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do it in the first place.
All right, right here, we built this facility, so it's kind of good that we have a tractor trailer in here. We tried to build it to spec in a tractor trailer. Now we found out this past week that this one fit by about 1/4 inch. But a lot of work went into this. Pat has been out there in the back cleaning this thing off. Start there, Adam. We get a lot of vehicles in. We do boat wraps, do truck wraps, do trailer wraps. It's one of the quickest growing parts of our business a few years ago, and it's maintained that momentum. But when vehicles come in, important they're already clean, correct?
Yeah, definitely. But before that, though, you asked me earlier about how long these wraps and stuff last. This trailer was actually one that Charles and Josh did back in the day.
Oh my!
So when they brought it in, we're getting that vinyl off. You can ask Pat how bad it was to get cut off of there. It's probably been on there, what, 8, 9, 10 years maybe?
Probably.
So that kind of shows you a little bit of the duration of it. But yeah, definitely. You can see this right here. This is an older trailer. You can still see where the old graphics and everything were. Still a lot of cleaning left to do on it. As you see down here, our guys are really just now getting started on the wrap process and taking that printed product that we have and making it work and putting it on the sides. This right here was probably the slowest process because you see all these rivets and things like that in the trailer. He has to go over each one of them individually. So this project right here will probably take us, I'd say, 2 weeks to wrap this thing, and that's if we get a chance to work on it every day, which that's been our problem lately is we don't have the time to do it every day. But it's one of the many things that we do. I was talking to someone earlier too that it's kind of fun here because everything we do is different.
Yeah.
No project is the same. So.
And they all look different.
Yeah.
They all have different
I don't
people.
know if Ernie would say that's the fun part, because he's one of the ones doing most of the installation work. But
Ernie does a tremendous job. It's Ernie Luster. He heads up our vehicle installations on our wraps, and we stay fairly busy majority of the year doing this. And as you can see, he's heat sealing this on. You want to give a little 1 minute or 2 minute understanding of what he's doing right here as far as taking that vinyl that we printed and showed earlier and adhering it here to this trailer.
Yeah, definitely. Basically, with the first process, clean everything good. If you don't, it's going to leave powder and residue on the back of it, and the vinyl won't stick. So on a trailer like this, that is the hard part, is making sure it's clean, because that's the main thing. But what he does now, we were talking about earlier too, this type vinyl, it stretches a little bit to where he can kind of stretch it, move it the way he wants to. If it's not the exact spot that you want right off the bat, he can still have a little flexibility to move that and do that. And then now it's pretty much just laying it, going through with the squeegee, going over every little small part. Right now he's making his cuts to make sure everything lines up, because the difficult part about this, especially something this long too, are that our vinyl is only so wide. It's probably 48 inches, 50 inches wide, so you gotta make sure, especially on things like this with the picture, that everything matches up and it looks right. So that's a really difficult part to Ernie. He does a really good job at making sure everything flows and connects the way it needs to.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot with boats. We'll close out this segment talking about boats. A flat surface like this, A lot easier than a curve, except for the
But
rivets.
for the most part, this right here is a lot easier to do. We have a fishing boat probably coming in the next couple of weeks that I'm sure I'm gonna get Michael to film, and we can show that as well. So you get to see, like you were talking about with the curves and the contours of the boat, how difficult that really is. So something else to look forward
Well,
to.
thank you, Adam. We'll have Adam on a lot more as we just continue to move around Lee Marketing Group and show you some of the inner workings.